Hi, and welcome to another video from WPToolKit.com. Today I want to take a look at using an SEO plugin to keep your on-site optimization as simple as possible. Now, by far the best plugin for this that I've found, and I've tested quite a few, is Crawl Search. Now, it is a paid plugin and costs around $20 per month, I think it is, but in a moment I'll tell you how you can get it for free. First though, let's have a look at exactly what this plugin will do for you and for your site. Okay, once you've installed and activated the plugin, you simply go to Settings, Smart Crawl, and you'll get this page to start off with, where you can choose what options are available and who gets the chance to actually fiddle with the different settings. Obviously, you want to keep it to yourself generally, rather than letting other people use this plugin. I also tend to switch off the automatic links function. It's over here. It can be very useful, it can be very powerful if you keep it simple, but it is too easy to overlink and end up with it causing more problems than it's worth. So I don't tend to use that. Again, what we're really looking at here is keeping things really simple and making it effective. Okay, the next page to look at is site maps. It is very important to have a sitemap set up for your blog. Basically, it's what Google and Bing will use to make sure they've got all the pages on your site indexed. So this will actually create a URL for the sitemap for you, and you can have a shortened URL, which is the important bit. You can also decide if you want to exclude anything, such as pages, questions, because I've got a plugin for that, categories, etc. Generally, you want everything included. The important bits really are down the bottom here, where you can put in your Google site verification code and your Bing site verification code. Those are the codes you get when you claim your site in Google and Bing. Now, I know Google is obviously the one that everybody uses, and a lot of people ignore Bing on the basis that you don't get a lot of traffic from it. Well, I'd highly recommend that you do verify your site with Bing, because you are likely to get some traffic from it because so few people actually bother. Okay, so you can end up with some nice free traffic from there. Add the verification code to all your pages and automatically update Google and Bing, and simply click on save the settings. I've not put my information in there because I don't want you grabbing my verification codes. That's the only reason why. Okay, let's go on to step 3 and let's look at the next really important feature that this adds to your site, and it's down to your title and meta tags. Now, when your site is indexed in Google or Bing, obviously there's a description taken from the site, from your meta tags, to appear here under your site with the site name. You want to have control of that, because it's not just about getting your site to rank, it's about encouraging people that find your site in the search results to click on the link and come and visit your site. So you want to have some good information here, a good description of your site, of the individual posts, etc., to encourage people to click through. It's not just about appearing in the search engine results, it's about getting those clicks so people do visit your site. Okay, and this is where you can set up your home title and your home description. There are default settings in there, but you can play around with those to change them to whatever you want. You can also have keywords in there as well. Don't stack it with loads and loads of keywords or stuff it. Just have 2 or 3 that are relevant to your site as a whole. We will be able to put more keywords that are individually targeted for posts and pages on the posts and pages themselves, which I'll show you in a moment or two. The other thing you want to do is click on no index and leave the first page alone, but apply to subsequent pages. That will help to make sure that your archive pages don't end up giving you a problem with Google with duplicate content, because you can end up with more than one page indexed, the original post and the archive page, and that looks like you've got duplicate content on your site. Okay, so one of the problems with WordPress if you don't use a plugin like this. So make sure you've ticked that and leave the first page alone. Now the rest of this, it's a long page. Basically this allows you to set up default titles and descriptions for posts, pages, media, bars, etc., etc. There's a lot there you can change if you want to, but those first parts are the important parts. Okay, right, the next page, Moz, is optional, but can be very useful. It can give you some good feedback on your site as a whole, and particularly on pages as to how they stack up. SEO wise and things like that. So you can get across to moz.com and set up a free account and put in your access ID and your secret key here to get that extra information. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, the automatic links page, I'm not going to cover it. Basically allows you to set up automated links for certain keywords to certain external or internal pages. It can be useful, but it's something that can go wrong if you put in too much. So if you do use it, keep it very simple and minimalistic. The title and meta information really comes into its own and becomes important on an individual post or page. So let's actually go across to edit a post and let's scroll down, and here we go, Smart Crawl. This is the individual settings. So I can put in a title tag, a meta description and keywords that are specifically relevant to this post or page to make sure that what is actually shown in Google or the Bing search results is highly relevant and will pull up, or is more likely to get people to actually click through and come and visit my post or page. Okay, that's where this comes into its own. It's not just about the getting a page or post to rank, it's about giving the right information and that appearing in the results so that people will click through and come and visit your post or your page. The rest of these settings you don't really need to worry about generally, unless there's some specific reason why you don't want to index a page or something like that. And if we scroll down, this is also where you can see the SEO Moz URL metrics for this particular post or page once you've got your Moz account set up. So you can see how having a professional SEO plugin like Crawl Search takes care of the really important aspects of your on-site optimization for you and keeps it simple. With sitemaps, Google and Bing integration, custom meta information on individual posts and pages, all within your control, and you even get those great insights to how your site is going through a free SEO Moz account. Now here's the really good news. We've been able to take advantage of the licensing for Crawl Search to include it in the WPToolKit membership. So our users get the latest version included in the membership at no extra cost. And that's just one of the dozens of premium plugins and hundreds of premium themes included in WPToolKit, along with hundreds of tutorial videos covering all aspects of setting up and using WordPress, as well as getting your site ranked and pulling in targeted visitors, making it a true one-stop shop and resources membership for any WordPress blogger. Check it out for yourself and see how you can benefit from a WPToolKit membership, and thanks very much for watching.